These are known as draft horses. Although the times when horses were the primary means of transport are long gone, as you can see, they haven't lost their incredible strength. Today, we're going to talk about some of the horse breeds that even the bravest breeders struggle to handle. Russian draft horse. Imagine a gigantic horse weighing more than half a ton, probably like the ones the Russian czars used to ride. However, the truth is that this imposing breed only emerged about a century ago when Russian breeders began crossing the old Ardennes horse with larger specimens. Despite their intimidating size and threatening appearance, these horses are much friendlier than they seem at first glance. They quickly get used to new owners and are fast learners. But don't be fooled, if something goes wrong, they can show a very strong personality. Belgian draft horse, or Brabancon. Now, let's talk about the Belgian draft horse, a distant relative of the Russian draft horse. Since the Middle Ages, these powerful animals have been roaming the fields of Europe with their incredibly strong legs. Back then, they were more useful in battles than in agriculture, unlike today. By the way, their tails are cut not only for aesthetic reasons, but also to prevent them from getting tangled in farm machinery during work. In the Middle Ages, these Belgian horses were used by heavily armed knights, which is no surprise considering they can weigh up to a ton, though they stand only about 1.7 meters tall. Nowadays, this breed is used for a variety of tasks, from herding cattle to logging. And their meat is considered a delicacy in Belgium, famous for its delicate texture. British draft horse Shire. The British also have their giants, the Shires. These are elegant and incredibly strong horses capable of moving plains weighing 2 to 3 tons. With an average weight that can reach 1,000 kilos or more, Shires have always been used to transport heavy loads. Even today, they are still seen in unusual tasks, like carrying barrels of beer to breweries. Legend has it that Shire's ancestors already existed on the British Isles in the 1st century AD, when the Romans were amazed not only by their size, but also by their personality. It is said that Shires charged at Roman legions. Today, their military past is only remembered in British Royal Cavalry parades, while the rest of the time they are mainly used for breeding and exhibitions. Percheron, French draft horse. Now let's move to France with the powerful Percheron. This elegant horse gets its name from the commune of Perche, where according to legend the breed was created. During the age of chivalry, the Percheron was perfected to carry knights in heavy armor and, over time, became an exceptional draft horse capable of transporting almost any kind of agricultural load, all while maintaining good speed. Interestingly, their tails were once cut, but this practice was later banned in France after animal rights defenders proved that horses suffered from not being able to shoo away insects. Today, the Percheron is highly sought after for agricultural work and for transporting tourists, as they can cover more than 50 kilometers in a single day. Yakut horse. Now, let's head to the far north of Russia, where we find the Yakut horse, probably the most resilient draft horse in the world. This animal can withstand temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius, an incredible feat made possible not by breeders but by natural selection in the harsh Yakut climate. Though its height doesn't exceed 1.4 meters and its weight is about half a ton, the Yakut horse is incredibly tough. While it may be weaker compared to other draft breeds, no other horse can survive the Siberian winter. Gypsy horse. Few horses blend with a winter landscape as well as the gypsy horse with its stunning white coat. This breed, also known as the Gypsy Vanner, was officially recognized only a few decades ago, but it quickly gained popularity, especially in the United States. Today, the Gypsy horse is one of the most sought after and also one of the most expensive, with prices ranging from $10,000 to $25,000. While an ordinary horse can be bought for less than $1,000. This popularity is no surprise. Their impressive white coat and thick feathering on their legs make them a sight to behold. And despite their refined appearance, they are incredibly easy to care for. thanks to their nomadic history and adaptability to almost any climate and food conditions. However, they are no longer used for traction, being more commonly seen in rides and equestrian shows. Suffolk Punch. The Suffolk Punch draft horse emerged in Suffolk County in the 16th century and was immediately used for agriculture, especially on the heavy clay soils of eastern England. With the advancement of mechanization, the importance of these horses drastically diminished, and by the end of the last century, their population had dropped to only 10 purebred specimens. Fortunately, breeders managed to save the breed, and today the Suffolk Punch participates in exhibitions, carries tourists, and is occasionally used for agricultural work. Clydesdale Scottish Draft Horse. Meet the majestic Clydesdale, the Scottish horse known for its incredible strength. This breed was created by crossing shires with Flemish horses, and in the late 19th century, 2 Clydesdale stallions set a record by moving a load of 128 tons, a feat that remains unbeaten to this day. Currently, the Clydesdale is mainly used for entertainment, participating in parades and equestrian shows, especially in the United States, where they are a regular feature at the Super Bowl finals. Always dressed in traditional attire, these horses continue to impress worldwide. Vlaamperd Flemish Draft Horse. If it weren't for a group of dedicated enthusiasts, the Vlaamperd draft horse might no longer exist. This ancient breed dates back to Roman times, but was almost wiped out by 2 world wars, as many of the decisive battles took place in Flanders, where these horses were bred. Though they weigh less than a ton, they have extraordinary strength and a striking appearance, with a white coat that shines in the light. They are also known for their speed, and in the past, they were even used as carriage horses. Friesian. The Friesian, with its entirely black body and sculpted physique, looks like it stepped right out of a fantasy film. Bred in the Dutch province of Friesland, this horse was once used in military campaigns and also to pull royal vehicles and participate in parades. Today, the Friesian is considered an elite breed, often seen in films and equestrian sports. Barb North African Draft Horse. In North Africa, where the heat is relentless, few horses can survive like the Barb. With incredibly thin skin that helps them withstand scorching temperatures, this ancient breed has had a huge influence on many other horse breeds worldwide. For example, the Andalusian horse, one of the most famous breeds in equestrian schools, originated from a cross with the Barb. Appaloosa. Don't worry about this horse's unusual coat, it's perfectly fine. The Appaloosa bred by Native Americans has a distinctive appearance, with spots that resemble those of a Dalmatian. Despite its relatively small size, the Appaloosa is incredibly hardy. Native Americans use these horses even in battles, and today they are more often seen in entertainment, participating in shows and movies. Zebroid. Finally, we have the zebroid, a cross between a zebra and a horse. These animals, with their distinctive stripes, first appeared in the 19th century, and while they are practical, they often suffer from health issues, like many artificially bred hybrids. Unfortunately, many don't survive birth. Additionally, the zebroid is known to have a difficult personality, making it a challenge for any breeder. And with that, we conclude our parade of extraordinary horses. If you learned something new, leave a like. And in the meantime, we're already working on the next exciting video for you.